of putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay.
Are the allegations true that you were secretly a lizard? I'm gonna have to go with no.
That's right. It's time to get your tinfoil hats on, because today we're going to be talking about conspiracy theories. Now, if you've been living under a rock or perhaps inside the earth, you might not know what a conspiracy theory is. The very definition is a belief that some secret but influential organization is responsible for an event or phenomenon. Now, today we're going to be talking about 3 different conspiracy theories. But to start off, we're going to be talking about birds. Are they real? Are they fake? Are they sexy?
Fuck the police. Coming straight from the underground. A young nigga got it bad because I'm brown.
So what is the belief behind birds aren't real? Well, the belief is that between 1950 to 1970, the government would take birds and fucking mercilessly destroy them. They would take them and turn them into spy bots. That's right, they'd put cameras and all kinds of mechanisms inside them and basically turn them into cyborg birds spies. Now, is this true? Well, absolutely not. But it would turn out in 2018, there were actual fucking bird drones. Yeah, that's right. The government created robotic birds to spy, but on China, so it's fine. It's fine. They used it for China, guys. There's no birds watching you. There's no birds watching me. There's no birds. Fucking birds. Fucking.
From 1959 through 2001, the government mercilessly genocided over 12 billion birds and simultaneously replaced them with surveillance drones in disguise.
So what do you have to back that up?
I have as much evidence as the birds have provided.
Yeah, I actually do love that fucking line. I got as much evidence as the birds have provided. What have the birds provided you? This guy's the fucking pigeon whisperer. I don't know. I don't talk to birds usually.
So this is really satire. I mean, you don't really believe that happened, correct? This is a satirical campaign to make the point that what?
Honestly, it's kind of offensive.
All right, let's take a look at birdsaren'treal.com. Honestly, not bad swag. I'd probably rock one of these Birds Aren't Real merch. Like, you got the sticker pack. Oh, there's a lot of Birds Aren't Real lore. So birds aren't real. Birds are probably real, I think. But this isn't technically a conspiracy theory. Have some people believe this? Probably, I assume. For the most part, it's satirical. It was a bit. It was a gag. It was a goof. And I really enjoy that a lot.
That's not Earth, right?
Dude, that's completely flat. That's 100% flat,
That's
dude.
what I mean.
So birds aren't real, goof. But what about real conspiracy theories? Well, that's where we get into the flat Earth theory. That's right. Earth, is it round? Is it flat? I like to believe it's a cube, like Minecraft. Now, if you haven't heard about the flat Earth theory, the idea is, of course, the Earth is flat. It's flat. It's not a sphere. It's flat. There's the edge, and how do you not get off the edge? There's a dome. So you got flat Earth, and you got a dome. And I'm pretty sure the moon is like a projection. What does the moon play into the flat Earth theory? Okay, well, I guess there's many beliefs about what's going on with the moon. Some might believe it's a hologram. Now, what exactly makes the flat Earth theory worth talking about, besides it just being absolute slop? You gotta literally be a lobotomite to believe the Earth's flat. But what makes it worth talking about? Well, the flat earthers, they're constantly proving themselves wrong. All right, here we're gonna be looking at the light test, and this is where we prove the Earth is flat.
You have a backup experiment. If you're seeing through this hole, through the next hole, and seeing the light at the backboard, or at 17 feet off the water, the Earth is flat. Okay, go ahead and drive down there, Enrique. You're gonna hold the light there. Enrique, how high is your light?
17 feet.
I mean, it's as,
Enrique, where's the right? Where's the fucking light, Enrique?
interesting.
So that didn't prove anything. Come on, guys. Sometimes the math just doesn't add up. That doesn't mean the Earth's not flat. Well, look, the next experiment. Clear, we're not one and done. All right. So this is the horizon stripe test. This is where we prove once and for all the Earth is flat.
Base target, it's horizontal stripes. We're going to launch a small boat out into the water here with a striped target. And as it gets farther and farther out, you'll start to lose the stripes.
And what's really interesting is that some of the flat earthers, including Mark Sargent, are actually going to be here for this test. The test is starting right now.
At first, all the stripes are clearly visible. But sure enough, as the boat reaches the horizon, the stripes begin to disappear one by one.
Lost about 1.5 stripes.
Right. So this can only happen why?
Because of the curvature of the Earth. So here's what we were shooting.
But Mark Sargent and the other flat earthers have a very different interpretation of the results.
So you don't think that what we're seeing is actually real? You think it's because of heat?
Absolutely heat.
All right, you gotta give it to them there. It's all because of the heat, guys. The feckin' heat. If you look very closely, the curvature of my eyeball disappears. Come on. 2 out of 3. Like, I think they struck out, guys. I think they struck out. So, they might have proved the Earth is not flat, but it does not end there. Because we have one last test we're going to talk about. And was it successful? Well, we're going to be talking about Mad Mike. And Mad Mike is someone I have personally read into the story before. If you don't know who Mad Mike is, he was a stuntman, a rocketeer. But he's basically the Elon of being retarded, or whatever the opposite of that. So I guess maybe he was smart. He basically just like shooting himself into the sky with homemade rockets, and there's not a lot of money in that. So what did he do? He aligned himself with the Flat Earth Alliance. He started up a Kickstarter to fund his next rocket campaign, and that worked. He made some money. He made some money, old boy, and so he got the rocket together. And so the idea was Mad Mike was going to shoot up in the air. Mad Mike was going to go up in the sky. He could record and say, see guys, there is no curve. The curve. It's always about the curve with these guys. And Mad Mike was going to be the hero. He wasn't going to be Mad Mike. That day, he was going to be Glad Mike. And so they got together, and Mad Mike, he strapped himself into that rocket, all right. And yeah, now as sad as it is, really, you know, he lost his life, but he really did die doing what he loved. So I'm gonna just give him a salute. This one here, this one's for Mad Mike. Now, did he prove the Earth was flat? No. Did he scam flat earthers? Yeah, there's no way he was genuinely a flat earther. The man just wanted to go into the sky. He just wanted to go in the rocket, guys. He just wanted to be in the rocket.
Reptiles use their lungs to breathe. They have claws on their feet and use the sun for heat.
Flat earthers, kind of stupid. That was a write-off, though. That one's unbelievable. But this next one, it's gonna blow your mind. You're gonna be so scared. You're gonna not even know what reality is. We're talking about reptilians, reptiles, lizard people, reptile leaders. What is the reptilian theory? Well, everyone, the reptilian theory is that the government is actually reptiles from space. That's right, these reptile people, they're like Mighty Morphing Power Rangers. How do you know I'm not a reptile? Is there some reptilian features on me, you think? Yes, I myself am not a lizard, but the belief is a lot of figures are.
Do you still think the royal family were shape-shifting lizards?
Yes, I do.
You do?
Yes.
And you also want us to believe 9/11's a conspiracy?
Yes, but
doesn't that rather undermine? I mean,
no, wait.
So now, how just many people believe that the world is run by reptiles? Well, apparently a poll in 2013 determined that 4% of Americans believe in the reptilian theory. Yeah, the world of conspiracy theories is a crazy one, and I have a conspiracy theory that you're about to hit the like and subscribe button. And just like most conspiracy theories, I'm sure I'm wrong and you're about to dislike and block my channel. And if you did enjoy this video, comment your favorite conspiracy theory. Or, I don't know, tell me what you ate for dinner 3 weeks ago at 9 p.m. And if you want to watch more, check out this video where I talk about your sexy landlord.